Hey guys, it's Steph from Hot and Moving. So, the TJ Watt contract situation it has me nervous, man. It just day by day is just kind of like, what are we doing with this? Well, this feels kind of like Dallas Cowboy type stuff where it's like clearly, you got a A1 talent that needs his money. What is the hope with the contract? Right. I mean, what if anybody that deserves not to be cheapskated or having to be waiting for his money, is a guy like TJ Watt. Okay, if you didn't plan on paying this guy, right, or paying him the market value of what his position deserves compared to his contemporaries, then why didn't you trade him? Okay. Adam Schefter said this recently. He said if we get to August 8th and it's still not resolved, that becomes a little bit more interesting. And if it gets to September 8th, that's a big problem. But there's a lot of time to work these things out. And even though the sides might be far apart right now, I still think that somehow was important to that franchise. They'll figure out a way to get this done at some point in time. If not, other teams are waiting. Damn right, other teams are waiting. Other teams are monitoring the situation. And why? Why are other teams got to be monitoring the situation for our guy? Right? We got the Dallas Cowboys, but we be playing around with, like Dak and playing around with Micah Parsons and all this money shit that they like to do. Okay. But I thought we ran a lot better than the Dallas Cowboys. Right. And so with these mom and pop franchises, when it come to money and paying you guys, they shouldn't be on the team. Right. I know the Rooney's are legacy guys. They've ran the team, but like stuff like this, you see what's going on in the NBA, right? You see like a lot of guys are moving out. The mom and pop type of guys, ownership moving out. You're getting investment groups. You know what I'm saying? Entertainment groups, whatever the hell it is, owning these teams, man. And I feel like the NFL is going to get to a point like that too. No longer is going to be ran by families and ran by cheap ownership. You're going to get these Wall Street guys, these mutual fund guys, guys that got conglomerates and massive LLCs and entertainment and sports teams where they got other teams and other leagues and stuff like that. This would be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy like TJ Watt, there's no debate to pay him. Okay, he made all these moves, but you can't take care of the one guy inside. Now, do I have faith they'll get it done? Yeah, but why? Why are you making Steelers fans sweat? All right, you making Steelers fans sweat bringing in Aaron Rodgers. You're making Steelers fans sweat trading away George Pickens and bringing in DK Metcalf. Though people will see that DK Metcalf is an upgrade, I understand that. I was in the small camp of, let's get Pickens one more year, but I can see Pickens being a problem if you don't get his money. I see all that. I understand all that. Okay, you make all these trade acquisitions, getting John Newsman, getting Jalen Ramsey, trading away Minka Fitzpatrick, all this nonsense, right? You know what I'm saying? Like this is circus-like stuff going on with Pittsburgh Steelers with this contract stuff, right? I get the whole Antonio Brown thing situation. We understood that part, got rid of him, whatever. Okay, this is different. This is a different caliber of player than the whole Antonio Brown situation, right? It just seems like when guys are due for money, that's produced, has always been a problem. You know what I'm saying? He's a fan favorite. Yes. He's one of my favorite players, obviously. So it's like, if any hope that we have as Steelers fans, and then, we have TT and TJ Watt, we trust at least, right? If we don't have TJ Watt, if TJ Watt somehow holds out, gets traded, it's like, damn, that's a nail in the coffin to a lot of Steelers fans and our heart, man. It's like, damn, like, what are we doing? So very, 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 very suspect right now. Okay, I'm hoping I'm gonna be positive on this side of the Steelers fence. Okay, and maybe it's naive, maybe it's foolish of me, but you know what? I just can't. It's just not in my heart to think that the Pittsburgh Steelers would do this to TJ Watt. Okay, and I hope whatever TJ Watt is asking for, they need to be coming close. They shouldn't be far apart. Now, like Adam said, there's plenty of time, but it could be a situation where, is TJ Watt, is he gonna have the balls to hold out? Is he gonna have the balls to make the team sweat? Is he gonna miss a few games and we lose some games and we look bad on the defensive side, right? That's more leverage. That could be more money, or are they gonna not trade him and let him play out this year if he doesn't hold out? Let's say he really does ball. How much is that going to cost you now? This whole thing has just been messy. It feels very Dallas Cowboy-like, and I hate to put our team in that category. Even though the Cowboys have had more playoff success than we've had, you know what I'm saying? And considering how they're ran at this point. So I really can't talk a whole lot of crap on Dallas Cowboys considering how our team has functioned the last couple of seasons. But You would think that we would just be a little more better, a little more efficient in taking care of our own. And right now, that's up in the air, which is very disturbing as a Steelers fan, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.